Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a day on Twitter. Holy crap. No hat today. Grays are out. It is crazy out there. Why did Cole Hauser call me gay? What's up with that? What's up with that? Um, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Jay's out, Gray's out. I try to tell y'all, man, that it's you know, JB Benedict says, "Have a great show, Jay. This super chat identifies as the 100 bomb I dropped on the gaming channel Wednesday." Of course. Of course. Bro, you give too much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Today's going to be a barn burner, that's for sure. And then a quick announcement. Next week, we're going to do something cool. We're going to get rid of all this negativity. And next week, we're going to do something for Jason J. I don't know if he's in the chat, but if you see Jason J, let me know. All right. Like, let me know. Let me know. We're going to do something cool for him next week. Excuse me. Man, I'm still like overcoming stuff. But I don't know where to begin with all this stuff. I freaking take a week to just kind of, you know, MAGA movement's all done. This is supposed to be a chill Friday. Everybody's turning on each other. People calling me all kinds of stuff from yesterday. People are really mad that Trump talked about Alex Jones. I don't know, man. It is like insane. 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 I don't know where all this is gonna go, man. So it's nothing but doom and gloom and no, no guns. Don't worry. No guns. I really feel like there's just a certain section of the internet that really understands all of this, right? The rest of the normies don't even care. You know, you talk to like the average like voter, they're like, "Who? Huh? What? Who are these people? I don't ever watch them." I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy, but a lot of the average people, they just watch Fox News. It is what it is. Oh. Chris Caranford, stop being mad, Jay. I'm not mad. I'm just like, it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I feel like the pride of these people on the right and the left, these people that get a massive following, their pride gets them all out of control, man. Trump. So let's set the stage a little bit. Let's set the stage. Stop being mad at Jay. Oh. Got it. 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 Let's set the stage, shall we? Um, there's a group of influencers. I guess that's the right term to call them, that feel a little entitled. These are the same people that are calling for Trump to be tackled physically onto the ground and be removed from office. And when Trump claps back at them, they're all in shock and disbelief. Are you serious? I'm sitting here like, what did you expect Trump to do? Have you not known what Trump does? As long as he's done this political thing since like 2016, have we not seen if you clap at Trump, he's going to clap back as hard as he can? That's what he's always done. And now these podcaster, Alex Jones and Tucker and Candy, they're all like, we got you elected. How dare you say something about you've been trying to say this guy should be kicked out of office. You've been promoting for him to be 25th Amendment. Get him out. Alex Jones was like, he had Robert Barnes on who said we need to tackle him and throw him in a closet. It's like, what do you expect him to do? I'm not saying you got to like lick the feet of Donald Trump, but it's like, come on, man. I'm sitting here, I'm like shocked that if he clapped back at you, why are you acting like this? Like, oh my God, it's over. Mac is dead, and this and that. It's like, what did you expect him to do? Sit here and take it? It's bizarre to me. It's bizarre. Fear the door greeter for $1. Maybe soon. Maybe that's gonna be my job soon. Again, let me be perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. You don't have to 100% rah Donald Trump no matter what he does. That's not the point here. Um, but to act like you're some kind of entitled, like to act like you're some kind of entitled person, you know, because you helped him get elected, and then you're asking for him to be removed, and then he says something back at you, you know, that's all I'm saying. Now, is there plenty of criticism to go to Trump? Of course there is. Of course there's criticism. This whole war thing, listen, don't get me started. I'm not trying to get the chat all fired up. There's a whole live stream we could talk about Israel, all that stuff. Trust me, there's tons of stuff to go around. But the fact that you sit here and like these people are like, we need to kick him out of office, and then this is what I'm talking about here. The fact that you want to kick him out of office, and then he tweets something about you, and then you get all but hurt about it. It's like I don't like that. Lady Aaron's correct. And I'm not saying you can't like Alex Jones or Tucker Carlson or who these be. That's not it. I would never shame anyone for listening. The more I do this show, the more I realize most of all this stuff is just it's not even news or anything. It's entertainment. It's entertainment, and these people are trying to feel out how powerful they actually are. Remember, we lived in a time, or maybe we still do, or we used to live in a time where the media controlled everything. You didn't want to get on the media's bad side, so you did what they wanted you to do. Right? Trump comes out in the first term and he's just like, fake news, fake news. Boy, we saw the statistics. 98% negative Trump reporting, even if he did good stuff. 98% across the board. And then like during his first term, like before he got elected, it's like he went after Fox News, he went after Megyn Kelly, he went after all these people. He's like, you talking about me, I'm gonna talk about you. And people were like, oh, you don't talk about Fox News. He shouldn't do that. He's lost the election. He freaking won in a landslide. You know why? Because common sense people are tired of news in general. Common sense people are sick of the media, and they know that they lie. Everybody, common sense people know. That's why their ratings are in the tank. That's why then we got because of that, because of that, these people should actually thank Trump. We had the rise of independent media. Tucker Carlson's, Alex Jones. Alex Jones was always out there. Don't get me wrong. The rise of independent. Tucker Carlson left Fox News. Now he's like the biggest guy on Twitter for whatever reason. And it's like Tim Pool, Overcast, right? The rise of independent media starts to take shape. And now these people acting like they got a little power now. They're trying to do the exact same thing as mainstream media. It's like, I got you elected. You owe me. You owe me to do my bidding. Nah, man, it don't work that way, man. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. Nick Nero, huge shout out to you for going after all those trolls on my Instagram account about the I Have the Power shirt. I gave you a big shout out yesterday. Gave you a big shout out yesterday. I have the power. Nick Nero was going after everybody. It was great. And now some of those comments have disappeared. Shout out to you, Nick. Thank you. I was talking about it yesterday, and I was like, dang, Nick Nero found all those losers and he just went hard. It was fun to watch. It was fun to watch. So my question is all these people that are in politics, that talk politics, that claim they got Trump elected, did they help? Yes. There's no doubt about it. Did I want uh of course they did. Who are they going to back now? What's their play? I think to me, um for me, I really feel that some people, and I'm not saying Alex Jones, I'm not saying Tucker, people make more money in the opposition than they do when things are going. Does that make sense? Negative. So basically, when Biden was elected, the independent reporter or podcaster that was conservative freaking thrived. They thrived. They were making so much money. People were supporting. People were throwing everything. We got to get this guy out of office. People were throwing all this money and this and that. Now it's like, well, Trump's here and like we got to find some negative stuff he's doing because that's how it is. So they seem to make a lot more money and have a lot more power when the wrong people are in charge so they could call it out. If that makes sense. Again, I'm not saying Tucker, I'm just saying, you see how that goes. These people that were like, I voted for MAGA 3 times and I'm disappointed and follow me. We're going to do America first now. It's like, bro, what are you doing, man? You're doing that rage bait stuff, man. What are you doing? It's infuriating. Again, let me just reiterate one last time before we get into all this. Yes, Cole Hauser. Let me reiterate one last time before we get into this. I'm not saying you have to agree 100% of the time with Trump. Heck, man, when he does something you don't like, you call it out. You talk about it. You let other people know. That is why we have a House, a Senate. If you're really feeling passionate about it, you call your representative and let them know, right? Trump is not a king here. You get involved. Just like what JD Vance was saying yesterday, you don't just quit and cry. You just don't quit and cry, you know. Um, I don't think you quit and cry. What do you say, Bruce? A little Mario Kart tonight from all this craziness? Are you able to play, brother? Should we do a little Mario Kart tonight? You got a point, but you got like, but then what's the alternative, right? Except the House and Senate don't listen to the people anymore. They have their own agenda and sit back and. Yeah. What's the alternative, Insomniac? What's the alternative? Uh, oh man, we got to time out big phrase. Yeah, not today's show, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. I think you have to do everything in your power. Cart with the people. All right. Market. What should we do? Like 7 p.m. Correct. 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 You are correct, sir. You are correct. Cole Hauser says the alternative wait for Unicron to show up. We could do that again. All right, here we go. I got Mo Good yesterday. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I got a front butt. If you know, you know. These retards need to pick a side and stop changing where the wind blows. Stand up for what's right instead of chasing the almighty dollar. Insomniac is correct, though. And it might seem like an uphill battle, but real change starts with the small local elections, and then we have to ripple effect. Brian says, "Time me out. I want to feel special." Okay, goodbye. He never super chat anyway. Bye, Brian. It's it sucks, man. But it's like it's what you got to do. You got to start taking care of your town. It actually starts with us, right? Starts with us. It starts with us being like good citizens and doing what we got to do. And yes, getting angry and using that energy to make positive change in our neighborhoods and let that ripple effect. It's funny that the people complaining are the ones that were cast out, classic lib, not yell loud enough behavior. My man Giles with the first roast Tico of the Friday. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for the 5 gifts. Oh, I should have read this first. You know why they're mad, Jay? You know what the world needs more of? I got a front butt. If you know, you know. Morning, Jay. Just a little late. Got back from a 3-mile walk. Everything is colorful and bright. Smells good after a good rain. Yeah, Florida's good with that. Florida's really good with that. I see my man Raging Rhino, Steel Leg, Deb, Mark, Andre Roy. And listen, I'm not above correction. And if I say something that's like, nah, Jay, I think you're wrong on this, please let me know in the chat. You know me, man. It's all good. It's all good. We can have a little talk about it and see where, you know, see where everything is actually Kyle Rittenhouse, like even Kyle Rittenhouse, before we even get started, Kyle Rittenhouse. He's like, you can't criticize Israel without being anti-Semite. You can't support Israel without being a shill. Half of y'all are full blown retarded, and that's coming from me. So that's saying a lot. Yeah. He gets a like for me. Kyle gets a like for me. This is my timeline right now. Maybe because I'm in the algorithm. MAGA is so effing cringe now. The energy is gone. If the energy is gone, if the energy is truly gone, Evan, then why are so many people screaming about him? Mid Iowa Gamer says my interview second is today. Praying it goes well. Sorry to be a broken record, but I appreciate it, man. Keep being a broken record. We want to keep you posted. If the energy is gone, then why are all these people that got called out screaming online over and over and over? If the energy's gone, If the energy's gone from a certain movement, you know, then people just like they kind of yawn it, ignore it, and keep it moving, right? Um, Shout out Wicked Virtue. Lady Aaron says feeling betrayed is wild. These people need a reality check. It's crazy, man. MAGA is dead, Jay. CNN told me. I know. Look at Spider Unlimited coming out of nowhere. Says crank that bad boy up, baby. Graham coming right up behind him. Whee, with another. I almost slipped. Yo. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Spider. Mm. Jay, where are you going with that? Like he's coming right up, man. Like he's following through. Good catch, Jay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's just keep it moving. All that's left is bootlickers. So I'm a bootlicker. Page Zina, shills, and losers that have no identity outside kissing Trump's butt. Wow. I hate what MAGA's become. I'm a 3-time Trump voter. You've been posting that, brother? My feed is filled with the same. And look, he's getting all that engagement, which is crazy. I mean, Donald Trump really typed out 86 sentences, dissertation today, attacking Tucker, Megyn, candidates, Alex Jones, read it back to himself, sent it, and said, I really just cooked. MAGA is so, if it's so dead, buddy, if it's so freaking dead, why are you tweeting about it every other tweet? Why? You know why? Because you get engagement. Because people talk to you. You get freaking engagement. You tweet this thing every other tweet. Every other tweet. Stop it. Get some help. Should we just go right into, I mean, there was hold on. There was a lot of stuff that happened yesterday. Neil Horn says, I turn 56 tomorrow, tax. Brother, happy birthday. You're only like a day over 30. You're like a day over 30, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, brother. If we're all so lucky, right? It's funny to me that the Daily Wire, they went President Trump goes scorched earth. The Daily Wire probably is loving that Trump is calling out Tucker and Candace and Alex Jones. I don't know about Megyn Kelly, but uh it's like they're loving it. Jay, me giving up on Trump after disappointments is like me giving up on smoking hot white chicks. My comment to my president is steadfast, like my comment to dating. Ha. The truth is, the world would be a dark place without Mexican Iron Man. And what would those poor white women do? You know, what would those white women do? Oh, I'm not a fan of Daily Wire either. I just pulled that up because I'm like, I bet they're loving this. Daily Wire they really haven't really been much of a Trump people. You know, you know, Sean loving life. MAGA isn't dead, it's fractured. Real life people who aren't chronically online are just giving life just living life and don't care about gay internet drama. It's so silly. Sean, I agree with you. I just think it's just like we'll read the whole thing, but see, like even Candace Owens is like, let's get rid of him. What do you think? That's my point. Is what did you think is gonna happen? It may be time to put grandpa in a home. She highlights the most important part. I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have been fighting for me for years. Wait, I know why. Hold on. I know why Tucker, Megan, Candace, and Alex have been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they think it's wonderful for Iran, the number one state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon because they have one thing in common: low IQs. They are stupid people. They know it. Their families know it, and everyone else knows it too. Look at their past, look at their record. They don't have what it takes, and they never did. They've all been thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity. Woo! People saying MAGA is done is like getting onions on your burger when you ask for none. And instead of getting a new burger, they eat a bowl of cold diarrhea. What? That went quick. Kosh says, I come to this stream to talk about anything other than politics. Kosh, where you been? This what this show is actually centered around is politics. What's up, Zwani? This whole show, you must have been catching me on chill days when I just talked to chat all day, man. Mm. Uh, and listen, no one's gonna attack anybody if they have a different opinion in here. Like it's all good. Just don't be stupid with it. All right. Just don't be like Jay in this chat had nothing but whatever. I don't know. It's not dead. Powerful people want to see this movement dead because they want to control. It's all about power. They want to control to the next in line. That's where I'm at. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think it's about power. These people, like, they were all part of the media at one point, and we all know that media thought they ran the world. You know what I'm saying? And now that these people just are like online, doesn't mean like their mindset has changed. Kosh says you usually talk about dumb people doing people, but it's all good. Well, yeah. All right, I'll give you that, Kosh. I'll give you that. But it's usually about progressive left people doing dumb stuff, so kind of political. I vote and then move on with my life. What does get angry and what? Sabotaging our own lives get us? 24-hour news cycle and social media has ruined society. Subtle art is not giving an F end rant. That's the majority of people. They don't see this stuff. Remember, these people used to have access to. Be blessed, Jay. All right, man. Hey, I'll see you on the next one. It's all good. We need Gina to cleanse the soul. Brother, I haven't even got started yet. uh, Thank you for the $10, brother. Eric says, Mexican Iron Man, do you know Jay is trying to grow his hair and beard out like you? He wants to be Gandalf the Jay. Can you help him? You sent me a super chat to talk to Mexican Iron Man about my hair? Cole Hauser. Oh, wait. Cole Schnauzer with $1. I don't know how that meme got started. Now they think they can get some clicks because they have third rate podcasts, but nobody's talking about them. And their views are all the opposite of MAGA. Or I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. MAGA agrees with me and just gives CNN 100% approval rating of Trump, not flailing fools like Tucker Carlson who couldn't even finish college. Dang. He was a broken man when he got fired from Fox, and he never been the same. Perhaps he should see a good psychiatrist. Or Megan Kelly, who nastily asked me the now famous only Rosalie O'Donnell question. Crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man when she's not, and hopefully wins a lot of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is far more beautiful woman than Candace. In fact, it's not even close. Or bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things and lost his entire fortune, as he should have, for his horrendous attack on the families of Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculous claiming it was a hoax. These so-called pundits are losers, and they always will be. Now Fox, fake news CNN, the following New York Times, and all the other radical left news organizations are hailing them and giving them positive press for the first time in their lives. They're not MAGA, they're losers, just trying to latch on to MAGA. This statement, latching on to MAGA, could be said about a lot of people. As president, I could get them on my side anytime I want to, but when they call, I don't return their calls because I'm too busy on world and country affairs. And after a few times, they go nasty, just like MTB. But I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about what's doing right for our country. MAGA is about winning and strength and not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again. And these people have no idea how to do that. But I do, because the United States is now the hottest country anywhere in the world. President Donald Trump. I gotta tell you, man, like Trump actually took it a little easy, right? I think he could have gotten a lot worse. I think he could have said a little worse, but he didn't. I hear so much from this stream that I can converse with my husband when he talks politics. Thank you, Jay. Oh, Macaque for two. When will Kohauser be a co-host? Maybe for the day. He is a co-host on my midday mixer stream. Macaque, where are you, man? Every Thursday, 4 o'clock now. It's an honor to have him on. Mm. He could have gotten a lot worse. Like he's usually done some worse stuff, but I think he in my honest opinion, you know. Um Here you have it, folks. The midterms dead on arrival. I no longer support this man. Here we go. Isn't the same man I voted for in 2024 because of one post? One post on Truth Social. He's not the same man anymore. Oh, dude. If Charlie Kirk were still alive, he'd be ripping Trump a new one. How do you know that? Trump abandoned his base with a vile truth post. His base was Alex Jones, Candace Owens. Are you serious? His base was Alex Jones. I am a Ron Paul Republican. Oh no. Oh no. Listen, again, I'm okay with you coming out and posting. I don't agree with this. He should be bringing people together or whatever. Right? I'm okay with that. Like that stuff, criticizing the post is totally acceptable. Like you have a right to criticize. You have a right to say like this is wrong. You shouldn't be doing this, and I want this. I don't want that. This is aggravating. But to come out and say stuff like this is like, yeah, and then to use a dead person to try to make your point. Come on, man. Like you don't do that. Now, and like look right here. I don't regret my vote, but he does not have my support and won't see me wear any of my Trump hats or shirts ever again. Bro, come on, man. What is this? What is this? What is this? I hear what you're saying, Dragonfly, but I don't think we should speak for someone that's not a lot. Like, I don't think we should speak for someone that is passed on. Like, I like if that I don't like that. She's using Charlie Kirk as a way of saying like, "Oh, I'm upset at his post." That's not cool. I don't like it. I don't like this. This is the biggest form of gaslighting. What this is gaslighting is exactly what you're doing here. Real Alex Jones, you don't see now this fine. I have no problem with this. Alex Jones, you don't deserve this. We know how much you helped bring people to vote for him. I'll never forget how excited we all were on election night. That this fine. Uh I get what you're saying, Dragonfly. I get what you're saying. This part, like, I have no problem with that. To come out and be like, the midterms are dead. You don't know that. You know what? When we crush the midterm, hey, if we lose the midterms, I'll be the first person to say, yeah, well, we didn't do it right. If we crush the midterms, we got to go back to all these freaking flamings, these flamers, these rage baiters, and be like, so, yeah, what are you saying? What are you saying? Actually, that's an excellent point. They usually are. Midterms are always lost by the sitting president. They usually always are. The winning side usually loses the midterms. Yeah, it's true. This is all like propaganda clickbait stuff. It's awful, man. Trump abandoned his base and his vile truth post shows what a flaming narcissist he is and what seems to be Asperger's. If you truly followed and voted for Trump, how is this one post changing your entire view of him when he's been doing this? He's been doing this before he was elected president the first time, and people were shocked by it. That's all my point. You don't have to agree with the post. You could hate it. You could like say like this is this is wrong. I'm totally okay with that. All I'm saying is if you think that this one post, it's like he's been doing this forever. Like he freaking come out on Easter Sunday and is like, "Happy Easter, especially to all the losers." Like what? That's just what he does. Exactly. Like I'm sitting here like this is crazy. Shout out to Good Logic. They were calling for Trump to be bounced via 28th Amendment. What do you expect him to do? Blow kisses at them? Man, Joe is correct in this pose. That's why I'm like when all this was going down, I'm sitting here like, are you freaking kidding me? They were calling for Trump to be bounced. It's aggravating. Look at Andrew with a $50 donation. Brother, always so supportive over here. Take a step back and drawing from what the WWE has taught us. You got that right. We see the familiar hero to heel arc when one considered why a hero is deliberately turned into a heel. The motive becomes evident. Evil tactics. The truth always float in time. Wink. That could be the realest post ever. This is all WWE theatrics played out right in front of us. Could be the realest post. Politics is WWE, says JDG. Yeah, you are correct. They have been. Thank you for the $50, brother. Darth Jaeger would becomes a member. Little Jim's Halo for 10. They're calling for a coup against Trump that changes from criticizing the president on a podcast to actively calling for rebellion against our leader. They want the military to refuse orders. And that's what I'm saying. And you expected Trump not to clap back? Like, what did you think he was gonna do? Trump talks trash about Jimmy Kimmel. Oh man, he talked bad about Jimmy Kimmel and the late night host. All right. And they all went crying. Oh, he's attacking our show. He's getting our show canceled. No, you got no ratings. Trump is nothing if not a counter puncher, says Elderidge. Correct. Correct. Um, Jay sent you a Twitter message, bro. You know I don't read them on screen, brother. You know I don't read them on screen, brother. Everybody sends me Twitter messages. I never pull them up because I've got like a system here. I started doing that one time and everybody just started sending me, so I couldn't watch them all. And people got mad. So I'm like, I'll just wait. I'll check it after the show. Drew Hernandez, friend of mine. He's not happy with what's going on. The maggot fracture turned out to happen a lot faster than I thought. I don't think there's a fracture. It's a pick a 9-line pair. I got you, man. I got you. I got you. I'm just saying. I knew it was coming, but didn't realize it'd be so quick. I disagree with Drew here. Joe. Drew got a little upset with Joe here. There's no fracture any more than there was a fracture when Elon went Splitsville with Trump. Folks in their fields ain't fractured. They will come back to Trump or be forgotten. A spanking from daddy was necessary as they had gotten unruly. And Drew's like, imagine calling another grown man daddy. Drew Hernandez, works with Alex Jones, so Drew's a friend of mine. Hey man, and we could disagree. We could disagree. Me and Drew hung out at Universal Studios together. That's all I'm saying. We could disagree. I don't hate the guy. That's the beauty of this movement. It's like people can disagree, you know. Let's see. Look at this guy right here. Look at this freaking guy right here. Linko Kenobi. I'll show this. I want to make sure there wasn't any Linko Kenobi goes crazy at 9-line apparel. Linko, you still in the chat? Freaking spends $250, man. Did you even get one of my shirts, bro? You didn't get a single shirt of mine. Did you use my code at least? Bro, you didn't even use my Linko. What are you doing, man? You didn't even use my code. Linko. Oh, don't show the order number? Oh, my bad. He said to show it. That's all I was saying. My bad. Everyone has their own opinion of Linko, how come you didn't use my code? I got no credit for that order, and you didn't buy one of my shirts. Did you get the He-Man shirt? I love you, brother. I love you, man. Linko. Oh. Did you get one of my shirts at least? I got no credit for that whole order, but hey, man, look, it's all good, man. Supporting veterans, you never go wrong supporting veterans, brother. You never go wrong in supporting veterans. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, you got one. All right, all right. You never go wrong in supporting veterans, brother. You never go wrong. All I'm saying is, like, you know, when you buy one of mine and you add others and use the code, you know, it makes us look good over here. And they go, man, this community, this rebellion community is like, we need to do more stuff for them. We need to give them more stuff, you know, like that's where we're at. You know, the Saber shirt is sick. I wish I had thought of that. It's pretty sick. I know, Spirin. You tell me that every day. Oh, next time I'll use it. All good, man. Brother, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. You cannot go wrong with helping veterans ever. I feel like that's all we got left. That's all we got left. You know? Let me see. Happy Friday, Soundwave Superior. You spent $2 to send me that. Linko Kenobi hates the community confirms. It's a fake fracture manufacturer. LOL. My man Sasquatch from Wyoming. My man from Hawaii. Happy Aloha Friday Rebellion. Feeling better and humbled by all of y'all reaching out and posting in chat for me. I'm humbled and truly blessed. You are blessed, brother. Man, I want to go to Hawaii and hang out with you for a day. You know? Man, I want to go to Hawaii. Bro, Andrew, again with a $100 donation after we roasted Linko Kenobi in the chat. Hmm. The tacticians and strategists in me sees the shift as an effort to capture the attention of the dissatisfied and moderate Democrats, those who have not embraced more extreme progressive position but remain opposed to Trump. Only God knows the outcome of the midterms. Andrew, you have hit two posts. You have hit grand slams on both your posts. Grand slams, dude. Of course, that's who it. These people. I don't want to name them by name. The Alex Jones and like they they see what's. I won't put Alex Jones in that category. That guy is he beats to his own drum. Let's be honest. A lot of the other people in this sphere, they live online. They live on Twitter. And you could always tell someone that lives on Twitter because they feel that Twitter is real life or X is real life. They always swing with however the hashtags or the whatever's going on Twitter. That's all they do. And when they see people posting MAGA's dead, I'm dissatisfied, I hate it, I'm angry, I wish I never voted for him, all that stuff and over and over and over, right? When they see that stuff, they begin to get in their own minds that this is what the entire world is thinking. And so they begin to build on that. They build on that. And since their entire world is on Twitter, if they could grab all those people and put them in their thing, right? In their camp, now they've got like their own community where they could sell them a book. While I'm just trying to sell you guys a He-Man shirt and Linko Kenobi. I just want y'all to have a He-Man shirt. Only 3 days left. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate the people that support me on Patreon. You guys are keeping the lights on. And I appreciate people that buy a shirt that help veterans. It's just, I love that we could do some good. Next week, we're going to do something really cool for Jason J. Next week, we're going to do something really cool. I don't know if he's in chat. I don't know if he hears me, but yeah. Jason J, who's dying of, sadly, he's dying of cancer. And I've been talking with him in the emails. We're going to do something for him next week. It's going to be great. Bruce says my shirt came in the other day and I'm a vet. Shout out, brother. We're going to do something cool for him. Let's see. Over on Rumble, I can't for 5. On my way to visit an Uncle Hat who's in bad health. Probably not going to be around much longer. He-Man sure to rise Monday. Saw Magic the Gathering did a Transformers card a while back with Starscream. You have any? I have none of those. First of all, I can't. You got my number, man. If you need anything, man, don't hesitate to reach out. You know, don't hesitate to reach out, brother. And I did not know Magic the Gathering did Transformers cards. That's unbelievable. I've never seen them. Thank you for the $5 on Rumble. Sending hugs and love to Icanlis is gonna visit his uncle, man. That's rough. Mid-Hour Gamer says, so I respectfully disagree with you. When the Iranian government can bring back family, friends, I will care. Are you talking to me or are you guys talking to each other in the chat? Rumble gets a little crazy, right? I don't know. Rumble gets a little see, it never fails. We talk politics, but nerd stuff always comes in. Andrew, thank you for the $100 donation. Unbelievable support, brother. And thanks for always praying for me, bro. I know you'll always be praying for me. The beast leeches off his neighbor's internet. Is that true from Hawaii? Did they just share that? And Dragonfly, which I got to hang out with in Toronto, which I'll be back in Toronto this year for the Transformers Con. Jay, I love the background. Real props, no AI. Nope, no AI here. I can't even reach it. I can't even reach that shirt. And before we continue, shout out Odyssey Run, always supporting as well. Shout out to the amazing, wonderful, beautiful lurkers in my chat that put up with me and my bad takes and my good takes and my Bible talks. And everything in between. You lurkers are what make the show go round and round. I gotta finish that freaking Black Pearl, bro. No excuses, man. No excuses. But I think we're gonna do a little Mario Kart tonight with the Patreon people. So if you're a Patreon rebel, I'll ship you the code. We can just run a little Mario Kart, have some fun for an hour and a half or so. I know I need it. When are we sailing again? I hope sooner than later, right? I think 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Mario Kart for my Patreon rebels. Yeah. Make sure you join the Patreon. I'm trying to grift as good as these other people online. Bob says I'm late, Jay. Who's falling apart? The world is falling apart. Cole Hauser doesn't even talk to me anymore. He super chats everybody else. All he does is put Transformers quote in my chat. He doesn't care. I get him set up, Don't go DSP on us, Jay. No, never. I'm selling a shirt where I ain't making no money off so we can help veterans. Come on, that ain't DSP. I just like when Nine Line goes, Jay, your community did it again, man. Your community did it again. I love hearing that. It makes me happy. I love hearing that. But Jay Colehauser saying the best quotes. Yeah, I know. I know. Alex Jones responds.
Well, President Trump came out on Truth Social and attacked myself and all the original MAGA supporters today. And I'm just so sad that whatever's happened to him
Attacked all the modest reports.
has totally changed the man he once was. He did so much good. That said, it followed just a few hours after Melania Trump came out, unannounced. Reportedly, Trump didn't know, and said she wasn't involved with Epstein and she supports a full investigation by Congress.
Melania Trump came out. We're going to play that too. Melania came out and Trump didn't know? Alex, come on, man.
Congress and the Epstein cover-up. Trump says Epstein's a hoax. So this reminds me of Melinda French, when she started turning against Bill, also over Epstein. So Trump's got big problems, folks. And I am just so concerned about this country and the world. Trump's being led around by the nose by Netanyahu and by Mark Levin and others. And it's so sad. The Iran war is a total disaster. A black eye for America. They control the Strait of Hormuz. It is just absolutely incredible what we're seeing and what we're facing. I supported the old Trump that got so many good things done. But at the end of the day, I just feel...
I support the old Trump that got so many good things done. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad he admitted that. Thank you, Alex. So many good things done. Listen, when it comes to Alex Jones, I think he's very entertaining. But I'm not like, I don't think about him. I don't watch his show. Maybe I should. I don't know. Same with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's got funny clips. But overall, I don't know him. Whatever I see on the clip, Twitter or whatever about it, it's some of that stuff is funny, but not like a supporter. The Beast went over to Rumble, says Christian Rocker's lovely wife thinks he's boring. Also, YouTube wouldn't let me send that on YouTube. Dang. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like the clips are funny, but I don't really know these people that well. I know who they are. I just don't really watch them. Disagree with a lot of Fuentes says, but he's super fun. That's what I'm saying. It's maybe I'm just a clips person. Maybe I'm just a clips person. The Fuentes clip about his chicken order was freaking hilarious, but
sorry for him and pray that God touch his heart and soul and free him from the demonic influences that he's under. I mean, it's just that simple. This is a nightmare. We know the Democrats, the left, are absolutely terrible, but when Trump's calling for wiping out whole civilizations and acting like a supervillain, I have to come out and say I don't support it. It's that simple. So again, Trump's own wife came out at an unannounced press conference today and said the Epstein crimes are real and that she wants the victims to be in front of Congress to cover up the end. That's the opposite of what Trump's saying. Looks to me like she's breaking with Trump because she knows the ship's sinking, has found out the truth. Elon left 8 months ago saying he's in the files as a cover-up. I never saw any evidence of it, but he's acting like he's guilty. We know he's protecting Howard Lutnick, who said he didn't know Epstein didn't go to the island, and he did. So all I can say is this is a terrible day, and it's a nightmare for America and the world, but I'm going to tell the truth, reporting the facts, no matter what it is. Was I somewhat naive? Did I defend Trump too long? He did so much good? Yeah, I did. Are people that, said I defend him too long? Are they?
He did so much good. Come on, Alex. He did so much good, man. You even said it yourself.
You're right. Yeah, looks like they are. Found to a victim.
I just need to be clear. And Predon Corpse, thank you for the 3 kicks to the face on Kick. I just want to be clear. I have no problem with Alex Jones upset at the Iran thing. I don't like war. I don't like any of that stuff. I have no problem calling that stuff out and saying, yeah, I don't support it. There's nothing wrong with that. But you are like, how do we kick him out of office? That's the statement that Trump is talking about. And you literally agreed with the man saying, we need to tackle him. We need to grab him and tackle him. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. I don't I it and then to say like Trump's done all these good things, but now I want him gone. It's very weird. That's just me. I mean, again, Jay could be wrong. Jay is like Jay, like you're wrong, you're wrong. Um, and that's okay. I mean, that's okay. I'm learning. Like I said, I don't really watch these people, but I know they're like in the political thing, and I watch a lot of their clips that are on Twitter. So maybe that's my problem for not, being more. I don't have time to watch all these people.
Victory lap. But I did it from a place of believing he was the lesser of two evils. And I guess at the end of the day, justice be done may have its fall. There's no such thing as lesser of two evils. So I took the establishment attacking him as the sign I should support him. I took myself being attacked for supporting him as the sign I should support him. And now it's certainly clear that this new Donald Trump is somebody we shouldn't support, and I'm not. So I'm energetically opposing him. I'm calling for the 25th Amendment if he continues to call for nuclear war and genocide. Hopefully he backs down. We'll continue to report as this unfolds, but that's the facts.
Yes, he's calling for the 25th. He's calling for him to be impeached and taken out.
Melania Trump, they've said, was turning against Trump years ago. I never believed it, but now she's definitely countermanding what he said and done, saying there's nothing to Epstein. She's saying there is. It should be investigated. I stand with Melania Trump, and I stand with the truth. I stand with the victims of Epstein against the Epstein class. Follow me on X, Real Alex Jones, on Rebel, the Alex Jones Show. God bless you all.
Yeah, I don't know when Trump called for that. I don't know. Um, Talking about Melania, this was just random. There was no announcement or anything. Melania just came out and just said,
now is the time for Congress to act. Epstein was not alone. Several prominent male executives resigned from their powerful positions after this matter became widely politicized. Of course, this doesn't amount to guilt, but we still must work openly and transparently to uncover the truth. Now is the time.
Melania came out and just randomly and made a speech that she's calling on Congress to arrest anyone that's involved with Epstein. Powerful people that are still alive. And now people are saying that she's turned on her husband. That's weird. Here's the latest poll. Vance beats Newsom and Vance beats AOC in a presidential election. And yesterday the other poll was Vance loses incredibly. I mean, I'm like, you see what I mean? And the world is falling apart. The world is falling apart. The sky is falling. What are we doing? Yesterday, the polls were no Republican has any chance of winning whatsoever. Now the new poll is JD Vance will win without a problem. I mean, I don't know, man. Cats and dogs living together. Oh my gosh. Odyssey knew exactly where I was going. Oh boy. I just want to play Mario Kart with my friends. This is also tiring. Should we play the whole speech?
My name has never appeared in court documents, depositions, victim statements, or FBI interviews surrounding the Epstein matter. I have never had any knowledge of Epstein abuse of his victims. I was never involved in any capacity. I was not a participant, was never on
How
Epstein's
crazy is
plane,
that Trump
and
put
never
Melania in
visited
charge of
his
getting the
private
Epstein people
island.
criminalized? Like, that's
I have never
pretty
been legally
wild.
accused or convinced of a crime in connection with Epstein's sex trafficking, abuse of minors, and other repulsive behavior. The false smears about me from mean-spirited and politically motivated individuals and entities looking to cause damage to my good name, to gain financially and climb politically, must stop. My attorneys and I have fought these unfounded and baseless lies with success and will continue to maintain my sound reputation without hesitation. To date, several individuals and companies have been legally obligated to publicly apologize and retract their lies about me, such as Daily Beast.
Wait, Melania was mentioned? Like the media is saying Melania was mentioned in the Epstein files? See, man, like even I don't even know all that stuff. What the heck? Hey, what's up, my man Doc? Hope you're doing well, brother.
James Carville, and HarperCollins, UK. Now is the time for Congress to act.
Yeah, we saw that. They basically said Epstein sold her to Donald. Are you serious? Are you is that real? Whoa. You gonna mess with, man, don't be messing with the holy crap. I didn't know that. Now you got Melania and Anna Paulina Luna together fighting this thing. It's over, boys.
That Jeffrey Epstein was running a intelligence gathering operation. In my professional opinion, I do believe it was a honeypot operation. And I do believe that there's a list of individuals who did engage in trafficking, were given these plea deals, and I'm going to name those individuals right now. The first one would be Leslie Groff. The second one, Sarah Kellen. The third one, Nadia Markova. And the fourth one, Adriana Ross. All of these women engaged in the trafficking of minors as adults. They were working and complicit with Jeffrey Epstein's operation. And in my opinion, they are not to be given victim status because they did partake in harming young girls. I remember seeing in some of the files, some of these girls were, as young as 10, 11 years old and older. And so obviously we have a lot of work to do, but I did want to come and give an update and let you that Jeffrey Epstein was running a intelligence gathering operation.
Whoa. There is people that are involved in that, There are things that you can't say on YouTube of what should happen to those people. And we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. Go get them. Melania, Anna, Paulina, Luna. Go get them. Go get them. We'll be watching. Go get them. Go get them. Man discovers odd-looking fish, which is now known as the I probably can't leave this up very long. Yeah. Maybe we should just have a little laugh. Ooh. Sorry, Pastor. My bad. Sorry about that. Trump knew CBS reports said he didn't know. Ah, gotcha. I got front butt. You don't even know. You guys don't want to know what a front butt is. You know? You know what I'm saying? Happiness shift and Gina cleanse tax. Man, I can't play that Gina clip. I get claimed. I gotta change it. The beast is gaslighting. She said stream was boring. Oh, my stream is boring. You guys want to see the Gina clip? I get like I won't play the whole thing. There you go. I get claimed every time. Yeah, I think you can go down to Home Depot and get yourself a nice wood chipper. Shout out Yellow Flash. Yeah, I gotta make a new clip. I gotta like use a different I could use the same song, but I gotta use a different like a different person doing like maybe get like an AI, sadly. I stopped it in less than 4 seconds. No, 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 no. It was less than 4 seconds. It doesn't get claimed in 4 seconds. Oh. Trump has been exceedingly patient with the podcasters, too patient. Frankly, I agree. Uh Disunity is horrible in the run up to midterms, but it's on the podcasters to stop acting like complete clowns if they still care about the coalition at all. I don't think they do care. I hate to be that guy. Bruce says clean. I miss you, Bruce, man. I got to get you back to Orlando. We got to hang out. All right, B man. I'll see what I could do. Odyssey, I cannot put, you know, Yellow Flash is blaming podcasters for bad decisions they made for real. I honestly the thing is, Yellow Flash, I don't know, you weren't here earlier. I'm not upset at what Trump said about them. I think these type of statements are for people that spend too much time online. Tucker made dividing the coalition over Israel the prime focus of his podcast. Candace decided to blame Charlie Kirk's widow for Charlie's death. Trump literally just made a foreign policy decision he didn't like. Grow up. That's his job. Ain't no way you guys are already damage control planning to blame podcasters for possibly losing the midterms. Maybe. They scream MAGA is dividing the base while they actually divide the base. Just how the left screams. Trump is dividing us while they riot and attack conservatives. He should have said nothing. They moved the needle. Man, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know about that. Uh, I don't know. Elon Musk is still. Elon Musk tweeted this. He put true. Just throwing that out there. If you think it's over, just wait. If a Democrat wins the presidency in 2028, the censorship and industrial complex will come back so fast, you'll get whiplash. The woke hasn't been defeated. They're laying low while they build up their armies in Mordor. Happy Friday. Leaning around Gina picks is one of the best things, especially when Theory and others were doing it. Have a good weekend, everyone. That's classic Jay. Everyone stole it from me. But the truth is, the first person to ever do it was My Nerdy Home. My Nerdy Home did it, and I copied from her. I will give credit where credit is due, while the rest of them will not. Dumb people say things online all the time, including myself. Yeah. Jay, did you see Nick Shirley's interview? Big balls, impressive young man with interesting perspective. I haven't, but thank you for letting me know. Podcasters are the middle meno. Did I say that right? They get paid regardless. I hate the Iran war. You're not alone in that, man. Big Balls was a good interview. I got to see that. I sure hope everyone's saying this war is popular have the same attitude after the midterms. I'm America first. That means no new wars for other countries. Steph did it for, yeah, a lot of people don't know that. She did it once. She didn't have a lot of people watching. I saw it. I texted her. I was like, that is hilarious. Everyone hates dad for his decisions until they find out later why he made those decisions. America first means protecting our interests. Dan Vass is taking a crap. It's been a crazy week for sure. It's so early in the cycle. Yes, it's an election year, but news moves fast, and the impact of this will be forgotten by November. I kind of agree with that. Jay looks at me. Hey man, I can't like that. Jose for $1. When the left, the MSM is supporting those podcasters, what does that tell you about them? They only like you if you follow the narrative. Jose for $1. The truth is, we said this earlier. Almost, it's like I think what was I don't know what the the percentage was. It was like the sitting president's party always loses the midterms. It was like 90%, no matter what. I don't know, man. I'm gonna disagree with y'all until I'm proven wrong. I don't think we're losing the midterms. Even if everything was going perfect, I'd bet against Republicans winning the midterms. They have only won 2 so far. See, like it's always like that for some reason. And I agree here. Even if everything was going perfect, the odds of Republicans winning the midterms are still very, very, very low. Only 2 times in history has a sitting party held power after the midterms. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. The fact that Trump stopped all the cats and dogs from being eaten is a win in my book. Oh. Trump has broken the mold. That's why I thinking we're gonna win. And listen, when we lose, I'll be up here saying, "Camera cross win, bro." Keep telling Eric July. I suggest paying attention to Robert Barnes, man. I don't know, man. Hey, but I appreciate your perspective here. Like I'm not a Robert Barnes person, even though he follows me on Twitter for some reason. Oh man, who's Cameron Cross? Daughter's Revenge 2 is being worked on this weekend, actually. Graham says I'm with Jay. I think we win the midterms. We're definitely not in a what normally happens territory. Plus, I got a feeling. I'm not a Robert Barnes person, but some people like him, and that's cool, man. It's all good. I'm just not a Robert Barnes person. I want to know what happens to Cameron Cross after the church, Jay. Can you tell us? No. But I'm not where are you, buddy? Where are you, man? I'm not mad at you that you follow him. Like I'm not gonna slam you or anything. No, they gotta they're getting a new shipment of the flags and hats really soon. Political rumors are like crazy though. Like we don't even know what's gonna like the thing is at the end of the day. Ah, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This all part of the plan, baby. Hold on, hold on. Here we go. Here we go, baby. It's all part of the plan. All these people are gonna jump on the Thomas They're gonna jump on his bandwagon and get him elected. Oh, here we go, baby. America first over MAGA. There it is. It's all part of the plan. I don't know if it's part of the plan. Then they found a new person to get behind. Massey's their guy. Look at that. Massey's their guy. Here we go. Oh man. It's such a joke. It's all such a joke. Oh, it's all such a joke. Good luck with that. If you're cool with that, hey man. Good luck with that. It just sounds like they all get attacked. They all say give me we want America first. What does Massey do? He tweets out America first. Mm-mm-mm. I don't even know what to say. It just sounds like It sounds like a perfect playbook for everything that was put together. Anyway, shout out Raging Rhino. I mean, it makes sense if Massey tries to disrupt everything that Trump does, then he gets the podcasters on his side. Then they lose the midterms, which they might have lost anyway. Like I agree. Like if everything was going perfectly, that the odds of them losing the midterms is still very, very high, simply because of what history has told us. In comes Thomas. I will fix it. Follow me to the promised land. It is a game of chess that these people play. It is a freaking game of chess. It is a freaking game of chess that this government plays, and I'm just kind of like it's just funny to me. Like I just look at this and it's just like funny to me. Hey, but who knows, man? Maybe he'll do a great job. All I'm saying is, if we follow like the pieces, it just seems like this is just a game for all of these people. It just seems like a game. The more I watch this stuff play out in real time during this show, it's crazy to me how it all just plays out. It's freaking House of Cards, man. It's the House of Cards show. Exactly. It's why nothing gets done. Bruce is correct. Man. The fact that this dude, Massey saw blood in the water, man, and he went for it. What's next for Massey? Tim Pool, Alex Jones, Jay, what's your promo code for 9line? Drunk 3PO 20. There it is. Crazy. All these people just reaching for power at the end of the day. That's crazy that he posted that. Now there's that retard again. Man. Wow. I don't know what to say. It's like I think I don't know what to say. It's all a stupid game. Um and we're all just slaves to it, no matter what. No matter who's, you know. Mm, Everyone's jumping on like it's. I mean, look, now it's time. It's time for Republicans and conservatives to patriots to rally behind Trump. This freaking guy. CNN plays a montage of Trump. Of course, CNN is. Of course, they are. Of course.
I just
Look at that. They love this. Oh, man.
mentioned a name, but a woman who I saw the other night on television just ripped some poor idiot apart. Megyn Kelly is here, and she's doing. Come up, brother. Come up here, Megyn. By the way, I'm having a great time up here. Are you having a good time? This guy. Is he the greatest interviewer? Candace Owens, I watched her and I saw her coming. I said, you know, I'm pretty good at star power. I'd say, that's a star.
I just want to finish by saying your reputation's amazing. I will not let you down. You will be very, very impressed.
Donald Trump, let me say this. My audience, I'd say 90% supports you. Okay.
Thanks.
And you definitely have shown your knowledge of
The fact that CNN is praising Alex Jones.
geopolitical systems.
Man, I feel like I just got slapped in the face with like, you know, bro, this guy literally called for Trump's impeachment. Now he's saying we can't let the Democrats win the midterms. Alex Jones turned on Trump. He sure did, brother. He wants him wrestled, taken down, and taken out of the White House. He wants him impeached immediately. Oh, boy. Yeah, you didn't. Where have you been? Yeah, man, you've been fighting with these other comic people online. You've missed the whole thing. I can't. You got to go back to the front of the stream. I can't go through all this. There's another guy that wanted. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Here's some good news. Let's just you were too busy watching the quartering drama. Man, I don't know. I don't even want to know, bro. I don't even want to know. I'm over that stuff too. No, don't no. We're not talking about that guy here. Good. Five Guys is coming to City Walk at Universal Studios Orlando. That's the major news here. Also this. All this has been nothing but a distraction for the biggest issue that's happening right now that no one is talking about, because it's I even have Benny Johnson clip upset with it's like everybody's mad at Trump right now. But that doesn't, hold on. Here it is right here. Jay's attacking the quartering. No, I just don't pay any attention to him. I got nothing to say about him. So it's all a psyop for this distraction right here. Massive chimpanzee group in Uganda has reportedly split into rival factions and descended into a deadly civil war. Who's going in to save the chimpanzees of Uganda? Nobody wants to talk about the bloodshed there. You know what I'm saying? What about that? Who's going to win this one? It's freaking Planet of the Apes, man. And we're here fighting over Trump tweets. We've all been lied to. It's a giant distraction. That's all it is. They're going to uprise and take over. And we're here like fighting over like mean tweets. We welcome you, our new ape overlords. Robert says they're MAGA. Make apes great again. What is this world? When is the meteor coming? That's what I want to know. JSRCs. You know, since Dan Vask has a chimpanzee problem at his home, maybe he should be our representative, right? Maybe we should send Dan over to try to calm the Pete, you know, like let us run to Uranus. Apes stronger together. Dan Vass might lead the Brazilian chimpanzees army against the winner of the Ugandan chimpanzee civil war. Yeah, it's all a psyop, man. We've been distracted. We've been distracted by all this like crazy talk, you know, that's been going on. It's crazy. What are we doing? Pretty soon it's going to be like, how come no one talked about it? You know? How come no one brought this up? I wasn't prepared. Polymarket, can you give me a sponsorship for the show since I always pull up your ridiculous statements? Remember back when they said how many humans would it take to beat up an ape? Remember that craze back then? They're like, what was it? Like could 100 men beat one gorilla? It was all tests, man. It was all tests and propaganda, and y'all never saw it. You never saw it. It was right before your eyes. People made debates and stuff. The monkeys were just testing to see what humans really thought. And now look, we got the Civil War happening. Probably one fraction wanted some peace. The other one's like, no, it's our time. They were like, no, we can't have that. They're fighting, and then it's going to be crazy. Now, it wasn't that long ago when we were reporting that killer whales were starting to destroy ships. You know? About to happen, man. My dog killed a small monkey again last week. How do you handle that? Do you just bury it in the backyard? I don't think I've ever said that. Man, guys, rough day today. My dog killed a monkey in my backyard. Yeah, what do you do with that? You just like throw it over the road? I throw it in the trash. Bro, what? What? You just throw it in the trash, bro? A freaking monkey? Oh, how do you do that, man? How do you look at that poor monkey that's been ripped apart by a dog and just say, well, in the trash you go? You bury it, man. You bury it in the backyard and like say a prayer. Bro, that's freaking crazy, man. That's freaking crazy, dude. Here, I think it's like common that we got baby alligators in my backyard. Like it's nothing. People pick them up. The people that cut the grass, they pick them up and just toss them back in the water. And everybody freaks out when I show pictures. We got alligators all the time. And you can hear them. Like when you get close to alligators, they start to like hiss. Okay. All right. There you go. I put it in a plastic bag. All right. That changes everything. If they had alligators, monkeys wouldn't be a problem. Yeah. I'll just say this. In Central Florida, if you live near a lake, you really don't have like a stray dog or cat problem. Do you bury your dead alligators? I've never killed one. Never killed one. Never killed an alligator. Dan says we have alligators, but not in our. Listen, the truth is, Florida alligators are not that serious. I mean, you don't go around like slapping them in the face, mind you, but they will. Alligators, Florida alligators, they're pretty scared of everybody. Did you run over an alligator with your car? No. They don't bother anyone here, really. You never hear like unless somebody really like acts stupid, like jumps on them and stuff like that. They don't bother anyone. I mean, Bruce, on the other hand, a Florida man, he'll just grab them and throw them around like it's nothing. But what about iguanas falling from the tree? Only when it's cold. The Amazon forest alligators are very scary. Those are probably crocodiles, I want to say. Now, we do have saltwater crocs here at our beaches. Do not like that. They are not, they are very aggressive. Aren't alligators legally protected? It's a gray area. We have alligators like we have parks where you can walk with alligators and they don't bother anybody. Crocodiles are a completely different animal. Um Alligators are like I've seen alligators all the time and like you could as soon as you walk near them they run away. You can kill iguanas whenever you want in Florida. They're a nuisance. They passed the law, so it's like they even have like you see videos of kids coming out with like BB guns and just killing them. Yeah, crocs are nothing to mess with. Alligators, nah. If we saw a crocodile, I would not. I wouldn't even. You know, that's a misrepresented story that people always get wrong. A father from another country got liquored up at Disney at the Grand Floridian, was passed out, had way too much to drink, and his son went into the water and drowned, and an alligator grabbed him. It was a horrible situation, and the kid died. They found this was years ago, man. This is years ago, like a long time ago. There's a memorial there at Disney for the child. They put up tons of fences, and you don't really see an alligator there at all anymore. But according to the reports, the boy drowned before the alligator doesn't really come up and grab people because we're too much movement. But according to the reports, the kid had drowned before the alligator grabbed him. And again, they're like, the story has been blown up crazy. Like the guy was fighting the gator, that the gator just broke his neck. I mean, it was all kinds of stuff, like rumors going out there. But I mean, I wasn't there. Can only go by what, the public story was very kind to the father. All I know is that there was no lawsuit against Disney. There was nothing else, and that story evaporated very quickly. He didn't sue Disney or anything. That story disappeared as quick as it, and now it's just like rumor, myth, all kinds of stuff. You hear people tell the tale of a dad and his son, and an alligator came up on the beach, and the dad picked up and just was beating up the alligator and all. I mean, there's all kinds of stories out there about that. That's not what I heard. Reports were that the kid was snatched by the gator in 2 feet of water, and yeah, the dad went to pull him out but was unsuccessful. Yeah, that's the story. That's one of them. Given the fact that at the time you weren't people have been swimming in that water forever. Not a lot of swimming anymore. People could sail in that water. People could take little boats out in that water. People but it's now an urban legend, and everybody has their own story to tell. I thought no one died on Disney property. Oh, well. Don't the saltwater crocs fight sharks? They do. It's hilarious, like a game of telephone. There's all kinds of stuff that comes out. Did they ever catch the Disney? Wait, did they ever catch the Disney scuba theft? No. Nope. Guy full scuba gear went into the lake of Disney Springs, stole a bunch of money from a restaurant, and swam away, never to be heard of again. It only stole like 10 grand. Kind of crazy. The crazy thing is, there's more Minecrafting oneself at Disney than there should be, which is really sad. If you understand what I'm saying with that, that's really bad. Mm. Benny Johnson's getting attacked for calling out Israel. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Also, here's the big news of the day. Barron Trump preps for launch of a new beverage company in May. There you have it. There you have it. New York Post. It's all a psyop for the new beverage company. What's he gonna call it? Benny lost me with that platforming of Andrew Tate. One bad decision shouldn't scar you for life, my friend. People could say the same thing about you, you know? Everybody makes mistakes. You know what I mean? Thank God for God's forgiveness. Benny is too theater for me. He is for a lot of people. Hold on, Eldridge. Hold on. You said he lost me with the one interview. Now you're saying he's racking up a lot of bad moves. Okay, so it's more than just one. So let's be honest here. I never watch Benny. I rely on Jay for news. You said one. Now you're saying many. All right, now so now it's different. All kinds of media trying to flip their script overnight in unison is sus. The Thomas Massey is that I mean that's like a slap. I'm like I feel like this is all just a game of chess. You said Benny lost me with that and platforming Andrew Tate. All right, two things. Okay. All right, two things. I'll give you that. See you tonight for Mario Kart. Yeah, we're winding down. Just hanging out with the chat for me. We usually do that on Friday. Jay platformed Mozamboni, but I don't hold it against him too much. Oh. Yeah. Usually Fridays are the chill stream, but you know. I gotta work, brother. Hey, I'll see you tonight. Anybody is able to have anyone they want on their shows. I don't like the whole you can't platform X mentality. Bro, when I said like last year when I was gonna bring on Melanie Mack, people got so mad at me for that. They're like, I hate that woman. If you put her on, Jay, I don't think I can watch you anymore. Blah blah blah. I was like, God dang. So instead we went to Epic Universe. I was like, Melanie's been my friend for years, dude. But if she posts something, she's open to criticism just like I am. I'm not gonna like white knight it. There we go. Oh. They can platform anyone they want, and I can question their judgment and choose not to watch anyone. That's true. Um, I don't care what people say. She's awesome. Years ago, there was a bank robbery. They first called into they first called a bomb threat into Kmart on the other side of town. All cops rushed there, and then they were leaving. Brinks made a delivery. Took that too. Wow. Good luck, Sane. We will miss you too, brother. Congrats on your new job. Graham says exactly. No one has to watch anything. That's right. Beardo took over the high tea show. Mo, the Monday hangover, and Kohlhauser is going to take over the midday mixer. How it is. Just saying hi to everyone in the chat before I click off. Everyone's saying congrats to Sane. The term platform is leftist language. I platformed Dan Vask and he made millions and then he left me. He left me playing Turtles in Time all by myself. That ought to show you. That ought to show you what. Oh, also in the Patreon, I am posting the meetup in Savannah, Georgia. I think I have all that information, so hopefully that'll be today, if not tomorrow. Tomorrow in the Patreon, the book club. I'm gonna try to figure out how to go live in Patreon for anyone that's interested in talking about the book. It's the book club day. I think we're gonna try that around noon. I'll have lunch. I think we're gonna try that around noon. I'll make that post today. And then I'm gonna throw the link in. If anybody wants to hop on the StreamYard for the book club, we'll just hang out and talk about the book. I pretty much finished it. So, and then we'll figure out the next one. We'll take everybody's suggestions. And not this Sunday. I think next Sunday we're starting The Chosen on Patreon. Patreon and Drunk 3PO members watch party. We're going to go through Chosen. I'm going to have a panel of people that wanted to hang out. So look at that. Jose Taco says, I might send free membership. I might send codes for a free membership on Patreon tonight to play Mario Kart. He might send. If you're a free member, you might get a code to be on the paid. Should be cool. A lot of stuff coming up. Yeah, not this Sunday. I'm thinking next Sunday. So I think we'll do 2 episodes at a time to kind of catch up. My recommendation for book club is Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Well, you got to be part of the Patreon, brother. Maybe you are. I don't know. If I join your Patreon, will you sub to me on X? Bro. Bro. Jay, you should do a Walking the Planet series with you traveling to different churches. I would love that. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. You guys are amazing in my life. Thank you for all the support and love. We're getting organized. We're getting organized. I'll see some of y'all in Savannah, Georgia in May. Plus, the Carowinds meetup is also in May. And so I'm going to have all that stuff posted in the Patreon and we'll start talking about it. Book club, everything else. I'm having a great time over there. Tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, Mario Kart for the Patreon. So look for the code that I put in the chat. And God bless you. I will be on daily today. I'll see you in an hour. I'm hitting the red button. At the end of the day, don't listen to all the noise that a lot of times I even talk about that goes on the internet. I don't know. Trump just posted this too. I'm not sure what this means, but I've seen presidents come and go. I've seen leaders come and go. I've seen people that are very popular, they come and go. But I know that Jesus sits on the throne and he watches all this probably with a face palm at times. But at the end of the day, he's going to make sure that things are going to be taken care of. It might seem chaotic. It might seem unhopeful. It might seem crazy. It might seem that things are never going to change. But I believe change starts with the good people. And here we go. Welcome to the rebellion, everyone.